Now, something we've left out from our discussion of the RT trends is how do you change the timestamp on what you're looking at? How do you look at a different period of time without going in and modifying the definition? Well, you do that through this web part right here. It's called the RT TimeRange. The RT TimeRange has an implicit connection to all the other RT web parts that you'll find on the screen that obey the start time and end time features. So if you've got anywhere on your web part page, if you've got the RT TimeRange, that RT TimeRange, it's going to affect everything else that makes use of time. So any of these web parts. So let's see how this actually works. I'll go ahead and add an RT TimeRange to my existing display, and you'll notice that without having to do any further action, it's going to make an implicit connection to that RT trend. So I'm going to put this right up at the top. I went into edit mode. I'll add again. Let's go down and find the RT. Here we go, the RT web parts. We'll look at the RT TimeRange. And there is no configuration required on the RT TimeRange. If I exit out of here, it's ready to go. So if I change this to 2 days, for example, and I choose apply, watch what happens to the trend. That implicit connection triggers. So let's go from yesterday at 7 o'clock to today at 7 o'clock. And that's going to show up in the trend as soon as I hit apply. Now you can also scroll backward and forward using this RT TimeRange, and you can also revert back to what was saved. This is going to revert back to the saved or configured default. That's what I set up originally. Now this is going to happen for everything that's on here, not just the trend. So again, maybe it's belaboring the obvious, but let me show you another example. If I were to add let's add over here an RT time series. There we go, RT time series. I'll add that web part. And I'll configure this so that we're looking at, we'll look at the same tag, CDT158. We'll modify this shared web part. I'll configure this. Again, CDT158, or I could have done a tag search or a dataset search. We'll just accept the defaults. Yeah, so let me get out of edit mode here. So here's the, if we look at this, this is the current retrieval. But if I were to set this on my time series to Y, yesterday at midnight, to the current time, and choose apply, as you can see, this is going to go back to yesterday at midnight. So now we're seeing 1700 values instead of 100. If I switch to today at midnight, again, everything on this display, let's go today to today plus 4 hours, for example. Once I choose apply, everything on here is going to change. That's the implicit connection with the RT TimeRange web part.